Welcome to the Daily English Talk. I'm Liam, and today I'm joined by Chloe. Hey, Chloe, how are you doing?
Hi, Liam. I'm great. Really happy to be here today.
So, today we have a really practical episode for all of you listening. We're going to take you through a complete restaurant conversation in English, from the moment you walk in all the way to paying the bill.
Yes. And this is great for beginners because restaurants can feel really intimidating, right? You're hungry, you don't want to make mistakes, and suddenly everything feels very stressful.
Exactly. So, we're going to make that easy for you today. We'll go through the whole conversation, and along the way, Chloe and I will explain the most important phrases so you can use them yourself. Let's get into it. All right, so imagine you've just walked into a restaurant. The waiter comes to greet you. What do they usually say, Chloe?
So the waiter would say something like, "Good evening, welcome. Do you have a reservation?"
Right. And reservation just means, did you book a table before coming? Did you call ahead?
Exactly. So if you did book, you say, "Yes, I have a reservation under the name Smith." That means the booking is in the name Smith.
And if you didn't book, which happens all the time, you simply say, no, I don't have a reservation. Do you have any tables available?
Available means, is there a free table? Can I sit down? It's a really useful word. And the waiter might then ask, how many people is it for?
Which just means, how many people are in your group? And you say, just two of us, please. Or, a table for four, please.
And here's a nice phrase. If you want to sit somewhere specific, you can say, could I sit by the window, please? Or, could we have a quieter table? The word could makes it polite. It's not demanding, it's a gentle request.
That's such an important point. In English, especially in formal or public situations, using could I instead of I want makes a huge difference. It sounds natural, it sounds educated, and people respond much better to it.
Absolutely. So remember, could I have a table for two, please? Not, give me a table. Always, could I?
Okay, so you're seated. The waiter hands you the menu. What happens next?
The waiter will often say, can I get you something to drink while you look at the menu? So they're asking, do you want a drink right now while you decide what food to order?
And you might say, yes, please, I'll have a still water. Or, could I have a sparkling water to start?
Two great vocabulary words there. Still water means water without bubbles. Sparkling water means water with bubbles. In some countries, people say flat water instead of still, but both are understood.
Now, what if you open the menu and you don't understand something? Maybe there's a word you've never seen before. What do you say?
This is so important. You can say, excuse me, could you tell me what this dish is? Or, sorry, what does this come with? What does it come with means, what other food is included with this meal?
For example, the menu might say grilled salmon, and you want to know, is it served with vegetables, with rice, with bread? So you ask, what does the salmon come with?
And another great one, what do you recommend? This is honestly one of the most useful phrases in a restaurant. You're asking the waiter, what is good here? What do most people enjoy?
And waiters love this question. They'll tell you the most popular dish, the chef's speciality, something fresh today. It's a brilliant way to have a natural conversation and get a great meal at the same time. All right, let's get to the part everyone gets nervous about, actually placing the order. The waiter comes back and says, are you ready to order?
If you need more time, you just say, could we have a few more minutes, please? Simple, polite, no problem at all. No waiter will ever be upset by that.
But if you're ready, the best phrase is, I'd like the pasta, please. Or, I'll have the chicken, please. Both of these are perfect.
Notice we don't say, I want the pasta. That's not wrong, but it can sound a little blunt. I'd like, which is short for I would like, is much warmer and more natural in English.
And after you order, the waiter might ask follow-up questions, like, how would you like your steak cooked? This is very common in Western restaurants. They want to know, do you want it well done, medium, or rare?
So, Well done means fully cooked, no pink inside. Medium means a little pink in the middle. Rare means mostly pink and red, quite raw. And medium rare is between medium and rare. A little more cooked than rare, but still juicy.
The waiter might also ask, would you like any sides with that? Sides or side dishes are the extras, chips, salad, vegetables that you can add to your main meal.
And you say, yes, please, I'll have the fries. Or, no, thank you, just the main is fine. Very easy.
Now, what if you have a food allergy? This is really important for your health and safety. You say, I'm allergic to nuts. Does this dish contain any nuts? Or, I'm vegetarian. Is this suitable for vegetarians?
Always ask if you're not sure. Restaurants in most English-speaking countries are very used to allergy questions and will always check for you. Never be embarrassed to ask.
Great. So your food has arrived? The waiter brings it to the table and says, here you go. Enjoy your meal. A simple and warm response is, thank you so much. It looks delicious.
But what if something is wrong? Maybe they brought you the wrong dish. Or maybe you asked for no onions and there are onions. What do you say?
You stay calm and polite. You say, excuse me, I think there might be a small mistake. I ordered the salmon, not the chicken. Notice, I think there might be a mistake is much softer than, you got my order wrong.
That tone makes a big difference. English speakers, especially in the UK, tend to be very indirect when complaining. They soften everything. I think, maybe, perhaps, it seems like. These words take the edge off.
During the meal, the waiter might check on you. Is everything okay with your food? You can say, yes, it's lovely, thank you. Or if you want more of something, could I have some more bread, please? Or, could we get some extra napkins?
And if you want to get the waiter's attention, never shout or snap your fingers. In English-speaking countries, that's considered rude. Instead, make eye contact and give a small wave, or say, excuse me, with a smile. That always works.
All right, you've had a wonderful meal. You're ready to leave. Now you need to pay. How do you ask for the bill?
In British English, you say, could I have the bill, please? In American English, you say, could I have the check, please? Both mean the same thing, the piece of paper showing how much you owe.
The waiter brings it over. They might say, will you be paying by card or cash? And you say, by card, please. Or, cash, please. Very simple.
Now, tipping. This is cultural and it varies a lot. In the United States, tipping around 15 to 20% is expected. It's part of the culture. In the United Kingdom, 10 to 15% is common, but not always required. In many parts of Europe and Asia, tipping is not expected at all.
So it's always good to check the local custom. But if you want to leave a tip in English, you might say, keep the change. That means the waiter can keep the extra money as a tip.
And if you're dining with a friend and want to split the bill, pay half each. You say, could we split the bill, please? Or, can we pay separately? The waiter will handle the rest.
And as you leave, a warm goodbye goes a long way. You say, thank you, the food was absolutely delicious. Or, we really enjoyed it, thank you so much. These small phrases leave a great impression. All right, let's do a quick recap of the most important phrases from today. Chloe, can you run through them?
Of course. Number 1, do you have any tables available? Number 2, could I have a table for 2, please? Number 3, what do you recommend? Number 4, I'd like the pasta, please. Number 5, I think there might be a small mistake. Number 6, could I have the bill, please? And number 7, could we split the bill?
Perfect. 7 phrases that will take you through an entire restaurant experience in English from start to finish. And here's your challenge for today. Write one sentence in the comments using any of these phrases. We read every comment and we'd love to hear from you.
And if you found this episode helpful, please subscribe to the Daily English Talk. We release new conversations every week, covering all kinds of real-life English situations.
Thank you so much for listening today. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye, everyone!